Freedom Trader, this is your boy Collins FT. Again, once more, every day we do the same thing. We practice, we back testing. Today is AUD USD. So before we start, we clear our previous analysis. This was, I don't know, maybe last year, this year, whenever. So we're not gonna do this one. Before anything, guys, you clear your previous analysis before you start trading. Unless the setup has not been exhausted, that you do leave it. But if your setup is already exhausted, the best thing to do is clear your analysis. Like there are times, for example, I just thought about this now. Like guys, I trade with levels. For example, I do trade with levels. Then I come here, say this is my level. This one is my take profit, and this is another level, and this is another one. So like here, for example, guys, I do trade by levels. I take my profit at levels. I enter at levels, I take my profit at levels. Levels, I simply mean demand and supply. I simply mean support and resistance. So this is a resistance. I will take my profit. So whenever the price already moves and it's coming down here, it means if I get a buy signal like this one, because these are reversal signals, it can be a buy or a sell. They are all the same. When I get something like this, okay, if I entered here, I'll be expecting to take profit here, up here. But this is the funny thing. Remember, this candle didn't reach here. Okay, so if I'm taking profit up here, then maybe price reaches here, I'm in profit, but I'm gonna hold because I'm very sure price is gonna reach up here. Then it comes back, then maybe it goes down and it hits me out. So it happens all the time. But if say I had this set up this week and next week price is here, the other week price is here, and I'm coming, I don't do like double check my setup, I'm missing out something. You see guys, here I put two lines. First is the resistance. This first is this one, then this one. This is very important, guys. I haven't given a name for this one because I didn't copy it from somewhere. I just noticed that price before it touches either support or resistance, it always hits at least this level first before it reaches here. Then anything inside here you don't trade inside here. You can only trade here. You can only trade here, or you trade here. Inside here, no. So say now I did this setup, I reach here and I forgot to put the same one here, and I forgot to do the same thing here. See what happens? Because this is where I'm going to take profit, not up here. Most people, they don't realize this. There is this area, there is a big word for it, order block or anything like that, but as I said, we keep trading simple, guys. We keep trading simple. You don't want to complicate your mind. You don't want to complicate most of those things, and you end up being more confused. So as I said, it's always advisable, even if the market is going to reach here, it's not going to be easy for the market to leave here and go right, to leave from here and then just go right up here. No, it's not easy. It's gonna do as you see, and most oftentimes goes, it reaches here, and then it comes back, it clears all the stop loss here before taking right up. So to be at the safe side, you better take your profit here, because most often the price will reach at this level before going back. So though this one didn't reach, but it makes sense. It makes sense, guys, that always you take your profit here, and then before you reanalyze if price is going to come back and hit this area, it will hit and then gives you either a sell signal or a continuous buy signal, which I still advise. Even if you see a buy signal inside or a sell signal inside here, you better don't trade. So so here it almost hit, but however it is, always give 20 pips or 10 pips. It depends on your time frame. um, Before your take profit. Like if your take profit was supposed to be at say 0.7000, it's always advisable to leave to take profit at 0.6990. So 10 pips or even 15 pips or 20 pips, it depends on your time frame. So if I had done this before, or if I had gone through this, then I will then see this one, then I correct it and I fix that. But if I come and I'm like, the first time I didn't put it, then every time I come and check, oh, I already did, that is lazy. I already did my setup for here, everything is fine, no need to touch anything, then I will pass. It doesn't, it's not cool. Like for example also, so now if since price reach here, okay, see, I still got to put this one now. Since price reach here, it didn't hit, then it came back. So right now, the next thing I'm doing is if I see another buy signal and I'm expecting price to go up and hit this this resistance. So now this is no more my resistance. Now I have a new level, which is this one. I can still leave this one. This only tells me there is gonna be some kind of consolidation in this area, an area where you have so many levels piled up. It means there is gonna be some consolidation going on at that area. So that was just for us to understand, guys, before we do our back testing. We shouldn't forget. Uh, so we already analyzed that one. I don't want us to go back there. Maybe we can start 2009. Yeah, 2008, 2009. Then we go down to the daily, so that everything will be clear. Everything will be like we don't have any idea how the market went down that day. We just have to analyze by ourselves. So this day, Friday, January 30th, 2009, this is how the market closed. Say now we are coming on Monday, um, February 19, 2009. How are we going to trade? So if we are analyzing, say on Saturday, then we do as usual, guys. This is everyone has their own way of putting their trend lines. Mine is pretty simple. As I said, I don't trade based on because people do trade only trend lines. Yes, people, trend traders. I'm not a trend trader, um, but trends are very important in every strategy you are using. So as you can see, price had already broken here, and it's on its way on a free fall down. So where are the levels? This is a level. So as I said, guys, always it doesn't matter if the levels are very near. It only tells you there is going to be consolidation. There is a reason why they are so near like this. So you don't have to worry. This should be another level also. It's better to take small profit than to lose a lot. So now what are we are expecting? Since price shows that it's coming down, we're expecting price to hit here. Thus whatever it has to do gives us either a sell signal or a reversal signal. So as usual guys, put in your levels, then this is the take profit here. Okay, let's see what price does here. It hits, rejected. So if this is another thing guys, if we didn't put this one, we just were greedy, we're like, okay, we want price to reach down here. Say for example, this one was not there. Then we are like, okay, we want price to reach down here, price must reach down here. Without us, now we will not understand what happened here. We will not understand at all why is this candle forming a hammer. This is already Monday, February 2nd 2009. This was Friday, January Friday, January 30th. So now uh, if we didn't put this one, we will not know why this candle acted this way. So since we did put it, now we understand very well why this candle is like this, because it actually hit a level here, a support here, and it rejected that support. So say price has the tendency of going back up, and here we are patient. We don't want to hurriedly enter because it's just a signal, not a confirmation. So as you can see, we could still enter, but it didn't give us any confirmation. It's just a signal that price is about to reverse, as I said. So right now, for those who trade demand and supply, you know already that when this happens, when price rejects support, it means it's a reversal sign. For me, I have my own confirmations. I didn't find them here, that's why I didn't enter, and I will not regret on missing out, because that is what make people to do bad trades: fear of missing out, the FOMO. So for people who trade demand and supply, they would have understood. They will have their own confluences that will form up here. They will go down maybe to the 4-hour or 1-hour time frames, find their confluences, confirm that hey, this rejection, because me, the way I trade, I already saw this as a reversal, but I didn't enter because I couldn't find my confirmation. I was waiting for a confirmation, but price just went up, which is still a good thing. So what happened is price went up to retest for the second time the trend line that it had broken. So still yet I haven't found any confirmation to either buy or sell. Now I get a confirmation to sell, not a strong one, but at the end of the day, we don't have to sit around and not try to make some money. So why am I shifting this? Because already, that's why I say you have to always remove your old setup. We cannot remove this one because price hasn't reached here yet, but already price had reached here. So this is a new support that is formed here, and if now as per my strategy, this is a sell signal, which is not a strong one, but in case price has to sell, we first take profit here, and we can just put our second take profit should in case there is an event or there were more sellers in the market to push the price right down, so we don't take here, so that we take here and then we continuously take the second time. So the same as price might instead go right up. If it breaks from the opposite direction, it will go right up, and Now this is um, now our only uh, take profit, or the only level up is this one. So usually I will do an opposite trade. I will enter an opposite trade, but I won't enter an opposite buy stop. I'll only leave it at this point, and let's see. So as I said, guys, usually it will go the opposite way, but it might trigger if I did put it the opposite way. Like now it has trigger, but you don't know if it triggered to go up or not. Even if it goes up, as we decided, we're not going to put an opposite trade. We stay calm, we stay happy, we wait for price to do whatever it has to do, then comes back to us. You see, if I did put the opposite trade, then it would have triggered, and then now we'll be in loss. So we're in profit now. And there was no indications. Usually I would say if you have a good day, because this is actually a good day, this bearish momentum, it's actually a good day. When you have a good day like that, you just close your trades, you get out, you relax, you relook at the market later on. So for those who did that, it's good. If you did hold until you want to reach here, until you want price to reach here, it's still fine. So as you can see, it's taking a lot of days for price to reach here. So at times price not wanting to hit here, it's because actually it doesn't have any intention to hit. Maybe it just wants to go back up. So what we are doing is, while waiting for price to actually hit our take profit here, we are also considering this as a reversal signal. As I said, guys, this was a reversal signal, meaning we are about to buy, but we didn't buy because, as I said, I didn't find any buy confirmation. That's why I didn't buy yet. So why I'm selling here expecting price to come and hit, I still consider this as a buy. So price will definitely not hit here, because if it does hit here, it means it has the tendency to go down here. So if it doesn't hit, it means it really wanna continuously buy. So while waiting for price to hit here, we're looking for buy signals as well, for buy confirmations. And this kind of looked like one. Yeah, this is absolutely a buy confirmation. So as I said, guys, me as a trader, the only reason I put take profit is so that if I'm not around and maybe the market moves to my direction very fast and in a very good way, I should be able to gain maximum from the market. But if not, if I have to be around, I might be patient, because I know that day and this pair will move 50 pips at most for that day. So if I find price moving in one direction 30 pips, I get out, I collect the 30 pips and I get out. Yeah, it doesn't mean that price will move 10 pips, then I get out and I re-enter 10 pips. No, you're gonna, before you still get back the 10 pips, you must have lost the previous 10 pips. So what you do is, if you trust your analysis and you know that AUD USD will always move 50 pips per day, and now price gave you, say, from here 0.6435 to 0.6347, this is 100 pips already, guys. This is 100 pips price gave it just the next day. No, the third day we put our setup. That 100 pips was good. If you didn't want to take the 100 pips, then you did hold. It came down here, it gave about 200 pips or 180 pips. This is good already. And considering the fact that by the way, as I said, guys, we are still missing out on something. I started this video by giving take profit areas, which this was supposed to be here. If you can rewind, and you will remember, take profit was supposed to be here as pay my strategy. I just forgot, and I'm doing the same thing that I'm not supposed to be doing. But anyways, it still shows that this is not something I prepare before I give you guys. I'm just doing my daily practice with you guys together. Then you see you see what I'm talking about. Okay, like here you can see I have two lines here, two lines, and I said this is for take profit, so it's supposed to be, as it's up here, it's supposed to be the same down here. So I'm wondering why price, it took so long for price to hit here. So I just put this one now. Before it was not there, and we were kind of like expecting price to hit this one. Meanwhile, our take profit area was already hit, and you don't have to minimize, guys. As I said, you respect the rules. You have to be principled, you have to be disciplined, and you respect the rules. This is very, very odd. It's not supposed to be like this, but trusting my analysis and my strategy, I don't mind taking some profits here, because already I know no matter what, price is still gonna hit here and give me 6434 to 6388. That is that is about 50 pips also. So this was the 50 pips I was talking about on AUD USD. So that was it, without any risk of any nature, because uh, putting it here the first day, it didn't trigger. The second day, it didn't trigger. Then it did trigger the third day. I will put my stop loss here. Of course, I will put my stop loss here. So it's a bad trade, but which turned out to be profitable. And so if now we say we found this as a buy, because actually it's a buy signal, then we want to take our profit here. This is shooting case, but as usual we have to respect our principles. So this actually tells you guys, it teaches you to not to be greedy, because as we know, greediness is what kills the most traders. As you can see, in normal circumstances, following my strategy, and if I'm disciplined, this is where I'm supposed to take profit. But the market tells me it's gonna reach right up here. So let's see, I'm gonna follow my discipline and take I'm gonna be disciplined and take my profit up there. So some people, at times I don't even go with stop loss, because this is actually ridiculous. You can see it's the risk reward ratio is very high, but trusting my strategy and the level at which I'm going to take my profit, I know there is no issue about it. If it gets triggered, I'm going to take my profit before price comes back right down here. So not triggered yet. So price still has the intention. Not triggered yet. You see, guys, this is the pattern. Upon all of these days, it didn't trigger. It didn't trigger down, it didn't trigger up, just within the patterns. That is the reason why there are successful traders. That is the reason why when somebody tells you he's profitable, it's true, because the market moves in patterns. It doesn't just move anyhow. So it's triggered now, and we can reduce our long stop loss here. So we are in profits already. we are in profit and we hit profit. So this is what I was talking about, guys. So we did hit profit here. If we didn't put it here, we'll be like, okay, we're waiting for price to go right up here, and let's see what will happen if we didn't put this one as our take profit. Yeah, it could still go. That's why we allow it to go right up here, but knowing fully well that we'll take our profit here. You can take 50% here and you allow 50% to run. You can also take 80% and allow 20% to also run. So at the end of the day, it hits the final TP. So guys, this is just to say strategy is very important. Strategy is the most important thing to guarantee a successful to guarantee profits. Because if you don't have a strategy and respect it, building a strategy is one thing, respecting it is another thing, and being disciplined is the most difficult. So we were disciplined here. We were very disciplined here, though we did forget to put our first take profit here, because immediately when you take your profit here, you don't look too much on whatever is going on here, except price gives you a reason to re-enter. Most you can do is um, take out 50% or 30%, but already we had a reversal signal here, so there was no reason for us to continuously wait for price to be here. So we did come out here profitable, and here profitable as well. So thank you guys, see you again. Make sure you like and subscribe for more updates and more videos like this every single day.